Here we see the dirt in its natural habitat. Watch as it sits untouched as it has for a countless number of years. Unfortunately for this dirt, it is about to encounter something that its billions of years of preparation could not prepare it for. Construction. In this episode of MSU Earth, we will explore the relationship between one of the Earth's oldest creations and one of its newest. What we are about to witness is the bulldozer on one of its many hunts. Another successful hunt, but before the day is done, the bulldozer will have to complete several more of these arduous journeys, moving countless amounts of dirt. But what do these constant hunts mean for the dirt? Surely, with how prolific it is in these environments, there should be no problem for its survival as a species and a resource. However, there are multiple factors that will cause severe damage to not just this dirt, but the environment itself. Whenever the bulldozer goes on these hunts, there are two main problems that develop. The first of these is the compaction of the dirt. The bulldozer is a very heavy creature, weighing in at over 50 tons, a weight equivalent to a young blue whale, or 60 giraffes, or 108,000 squirrels. As one can imagine, having this weight in such a small area puts a great amount of pressure on the dirt, causing it to become far more condensed than it once was. While this may be beneficial for the local buildings to have sturdier ground, it causes the soil to become far less fertile than it once was, preventing all types of plants from making it their home. This is caused by both a lack of air and soil, and the density of the soil growing so great that the roots of the plant can no longer burrow as they once did. Without this plant life, there is nothing to hold the soil together, and it is ironically from this compaction that erosion begins to arise. As the soil is loosened either directly from the construction or from the lack of plant life, we begin to see the emergence of erosion. This erosion can be fatal not only to the dirt, but the local and not so local environment as well, as the soil is now capable of only holding 20% of the water it once did, and will be swept up in the next rainfall. The dirt will make a journey to the local creeks, rivers, and lakes, along with whatever nasty chemicals the construction left behind. This can result in multiple problems for these aquatic ecosystems, as there will now be a buildup of sediment in these watery habitats. This, along with the harmful chemicals from construction, can lead to the ruin of these environments. Once this damage has been done, it is often quite expensive and difficult to be able to undo, meaning that this damage will often remain for countless years. Perhaps one of the most important things that construction damages is the topsoil. This topsoil is where the majority of organic matter in the dirt is stored, and without it, many of the vital nutrients that are essential for life seem to vanish from the soil, resulting in a damaged environment where life is near impossible to grow. The question remains, however, how do we fix this? Or, more importantly, prevent it from happening in the first place? All this shall be revealed after this short break.
When you want a job done right, who are you going to call? The crew at Top Grade Construction will get the job done right the first time, saving you time and money. Road construction, lease building, and everything in between. Top Grade has been moving dirt for over a decade. So the next time you find yourself in the business of getting work done, think Top Grade Construction.
In order to avoid the destruction of the local environment, there are several precautions that construction workers should follow. The first and foremost of these is stripping the topsoil before construction and then replacing it once construction has finished. This is one of the most vital techniques in order to preserve the surrounding habitat. The second of these is to use pine timber mats to spread out the weight of machinery so that compaction of dirt might be avoided. This, along with a variety of other techniques, can lead to a happier soil and a happier ecosystem overall. This has been another episode of MSU Earth that we hope you have enjoyed.